Hey, I'm Billy Harris. You're hanging with Harris. We are at Cure in New Orleans. My very good friend, Kirk Estopinal, ladies and gentlemen. Kirk, how are you?
Very well.
What's
hanging
happening?
with Harris.
You are hanging with Harris. Esquire magazine, top 10 bars in the United States. You guys are crushing it. Tell me all about Cure. Look at this place.
Well,
What's going on?
you know, we're a classic cocktail bar in New Orleans. We're built in an old firehouse, and we sort of focus on being a great bar without asking people to have a code of conduct or anything like that.
Not too pretentious.
Yeah, we
right?
try to keep it real and be nice and fun, you know.
What part of town are we in?
It's the Broadmoor neighborhood, but people call it Uptown. You know, it's
Uptown.
fine.
What are we going to do? I guess we're going to make a
I'm going to make this drink. It's sort of like a nod to weird wine.
Okay.
Think of like a Maderized wine. So it's just a mixture of 4 ingredients in equal parts. You want to check it out, or?
I do want to check it
Okay.
out.
Yeah. So what I got here is just an ounce of Chinar, which is like this Amaro, where they use
Chinar, for those
Chinar.
Now, what is Chinar?
Chinar is an Amaro. It's like a digestif liqueur. They use artichoke leaves in the final maceration of making it.
Nice.
Artichoke has a chemical they use in pharmaceuticals that blocks bitter flavors.
Okay.
So then it's an ounce of fresh ruby red grapefruit that's strained. So we got the Rittenhouse Rye 100. Bartender's choice. You know, everyone loves this stuff.
Love it.
Every bar buys 20 cases when it hits the market.
And I think you went through all 20 cases last night.
We may have. And then another,
4 ingredients.
then another weird, like kind of quinine wine, sort of vermouthy. Oh, quinine is, it's what's in tonic water. It's anti-malarial.
Don't go into tonic water again, because I listened to some tonic seminar yesterday for a half hour. Listen to people brag about the viscosity of bubbles and tonic. I'm like, really? Can I just drink the crap? Seriously?
Nah, I mean, what would be the fun in that? All right, and then we'll just add a few pretty ice cubes here.
Ice cubes, they're amazing.
And really, this drink, we don't want to really overstir it because it's not high alcohol.
So it's not shaking, it's just a little...
just a little stirred together. I know it has juice and I'm supposed to shake it, but it really doesn't work. Yeah, well, I mean, it depends if you go and listen to people at Tales. They'll tell you there's a lot of things you have to do.
Yeah, like maybe you're stirring that too fast.
Right,
the speed of your hand is not proper.
That's correct.
Really? Okay, great.
So then we'll strain it into this glass. And this glass works as our wine glass. That's why I use it. I've used it in like a stemless wine glass before. It just like kind of looks like wine. It's supposed to be understated. So there it is.
Now, since it's got the whole digestif in it, would you do this as an after dinner?
Yeah, you could, you know, but it still has a bit of citrus. So it's still aperitivo in its own right, you know. You could have one of these and then go have just something to drink. I mean, something to eat for sure. It's not very strong alcoholic-wise, which is kind of nice. Kind of been leaning into that a lot here at Cure. Is sort of like cocktails that are you can have maybe 4 or 5 of them and not be like completely broken
or
up.
12, whatever, it's fine.
So we just zest a little bit.
In there
and then we'll just
right?
grapefruit zest. That's it. And then we're just gonna discard this. And there it is, understated. It looks like murky old wine.
It does look like murky old wine, but I'm gonna just drink it. That's what
yeah,
I should
go for it. Yeah,
right, so
yeah.
Let's check this out. So, yeah, it's funny. You really, before you even get to the drink, it's people when you do this at home. If you don't know this, it's like just the oils from that grapefruit. It just hits your nose right away. Before you even seriously, if you had like the smell-o-vision thing, you're like, oh, grapefruit. So you get the citrus, you get the. It's just a nice balanced drink. I love it in the little glass. You could easily sit down for a meal too, like I was saying, as a digestif. But before you start, it's a great way to roll.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a delicious cocktail. Kirk, thanks for hanging with Harris. We appreciate it. When you're in New Orleans, come to Cure in the Broadmoor Uptown District. We like to say this place is rock and roll. We'll see you real soon. Behind the stick.
Behind the stick. Yeah.
The crushing it, the crushing it, the crushing it.